So why did we choose microwave as our technology? Why didn't we choose fiber? Did we have specific financial considerations and other considerations? And why do we think that microwave was a superior option? Where do we go from here? What are our plans for the future? Well, understand that at the time, the city had very limited city-owned fiber. We were looking at leased fiber, and at the time, leased fiber was quite a lot more expensive than it is nowadays. We were concerned about fiber cuts that could potentially knock out a good amount of radio sites. We didn't have our extensive city-owned fiber, and we were leasing most of those paths from commercial providers. And as I stated before, it was cost prohibitive. We also had a lot of sites that didn't have any fiber availability, even to be able to get fiber to it. So that cost was quite expensive to add in fiber. One of the other things that we discussed was leased fiber was a recurring cost that would continually be taken on by the city. The good thing about microwave is it's a larger upfront cost, but it's a very limited recurring cost long term. We were very fortunate to be able to get a critical infrastructure grant to be able to help to fund our microwave project. And then the city began funding the ongoing maintenance and support costs. So we were in a very lucky location. And as Christopher explained earlier, there are a number of grant programs out there that can assist with this. Some other considerations, we had existing microwave licenses already. Many of those were reused within the new system with some minor changes to them. And our city radio team was very familiar with dealing with microwave. We weren't as familiar with fiber and other technologies. We wanted a 5 nines guarantee on path availability. Microwave was able to produce that, and other technologies, again, at the time, were not able to provide those requirements. I apologize, my dog's evidently heard something. And because we use simulcast radio systems, we have to have very low latency, very strict jitter requirements, and our failure recovery has to be less than 800 milliseconds. This was critical as we were evaluating the different solutions that we were looking at. But our radio systems, because of their build, and those were the requirements provided by the vendor, we had to look at those requirements very specifically to make sure that they worked. So the microwave system really was just the best solution. It met all of our requirements. As we've already spoken, it was very modular. It allowed us to expand. One thing that did benefit us too was at the time, Nokia, Alcatel were very local companies. They were based in Plano. That's about 20 minutes north of Dallas. And they had a long history of working with very large radio systems. So based on those items, we felt that microwave was the superior option.